Today on Judge Porter.
He bribed the HOA to get a parking spot that was promised to me.
Okay, wait a
What
minute.
are you talking about?
Hold on, sir.
I'm looking for clarification as well. This is probably one of the most ridiculous things that I've been put to.
Ridiculous? This is not ridiculous.
Miss Elderwood.
Because she just thinks that she's entitled to it.
What is this?
Miss
What is
Elderwood.
this?
All rise. Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you so much. We're here for case number 7305, Marge Elderwood versus Javier Coloma. Can you please come to the podium? You okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Did I pronounce your last name correctly, sir?
Yes, it is Coloma.
Coloma. Okay. Alrighty. Miss Elderwood, let me see if I'm understanding this correctly. You're suing the defendant over a parking spot? Am I reading this correctly, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honorable Judge Porter, sir. But first, let me apologize to you for the fact that you just have to be here instead of spending a lovely day outside. And the reason you have to be here is because it's his fault.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Well,
It's my fault.
what's his fault, ma'am?
Well, he bribed the HOA to get a parking spot that was promised to me.
Okay, wait a
What are
minute.
you talking about?
Hold on, sir. I'll get to you in a minute. Okay, so I have some clarification here. You said HOA. This place we're talking about, like, what's this, apartment complex,
Yes,
condominium?
sir.
What are we talking about?
Oh, well, it's an apartment complex. It's
and we're
called,
talking about a parking lot in a complex where you guys both reside, correct?
Yeah, it's in the lakes of Mango Park. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, I'm not familiar with that
Well,
map.
anyways, I have an apartment that is close to the spot that's supposed to be mine that he has taken over. And the reason he got that spot is because when the other people moved out, I know he bribed the HOA to get that spot.
Okay,
even
so
listening to
this lady?
sir,
He sure did.
Sir, we will get to you in a moment. So
Christ.
when this family moved out of the complex,
Yes, sir.
their spot was promised to you by the homeowners association.
Yes, and the reason it was promised to me was even though I'm parked in a different spot usually, or what I was given a long time ago. Over the years, since I've lived there over 20 years, in the last several years, I have developed lots of aches and pains. It's just, it's just a...
Yeah, I noticed that you walked up
yes,
here.
Yes, sir. I have bursitis in my elbow. I've got arthritis in my knee. It's just horrible.
Okay,
I mean,
how long have you? I'm
it's
just
so
curious.
hard for
How
me to
long have you
walk.
had these medical conditions, ma'am?
The last several years, sir. So I've been speaking with the HOA, and they promised me when that family moved out that I would get that spot, which is close to my apartment, and that's what I need. But I know that he bribed them, and he got the spot instead. He sure did, sir.
So just so I can have some more clarification.
Yes, sir.
The spots at this complex, they're all assigned?
No, I think normally they are, but again,
Okay,
the
your
HOA
your spot is assigned to you, correct? And
yes, sir.
and the agreement that you made with the homeowners association was once that particular family moves out, that they would grant you or reassign you that vacant space, correct?
Yes, and again,
Where is
when
that agreement?
he moved in,
Where's it written?
And
Hold
he
on, sir.
bribed them, he got that spot, and they know I need it. I mean, I've been living there again 20 years. They said they were very understanding.
Okay.
I pay my rent, all the time on time, and they're just
All right.
somebody's messing with me.
Hold that thought, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Colombo,
Yes,
sir, can you give us some clarification on what's going on here, sir?
I'm looking for clarification as well. This is probably one of the most ridiculous things that I've been put to.
Ridiculous? This is not ridiculous.
Miss Elderwood, ma'am, you had your chance to speak. Allow him to retort. Back behind the podium, please, ma'am. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
I was trying to say that this is completely ridiculous. There's no reason for us to be here.
Okay.
I was assigned this parking spot as part of the policy that I have here, the mapping that the HOA did. And the HOA is responsible for assigning parking spaces.
How long have you been residing at this particular complex, sir?
I've been residing on it for about a year, more than a year, a little
Okay.
bit. And it's completely ridiculous that I have to argue
Why is it
something so simple.
ridiculous?
Elderwood.
It's
Miss
not ridiculous.
Miss Elderwood.
It's hard for me to
Ma'am,
walk to
ma'am,
the car,
ma'am.
sir.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
please allow him to speak. I let you talk. Now it's his turn. Please be respectful of this court. Am I making myself clear, ma'am?
You're making yourself clear, sir. I
Because
hope
the
he
next
would be-
time
he
you
was
sp-
respectful.
The
then he
next
would
time
give
you
me that
speak out of
spot.
turn, I will park you in the county jail. Am I making myself clear?
I would not do well in the
No,
county
you wouldn't do
jail,
well in
sir.
county jail at all.
Could hardly walk up to the podium.
Okay. Sir, please continue.
As I was trying to say, she's just asking for my parking space like this for no reason on a public court because she just thinks that she's entitled to it.
What is this?
Miss
What is
Elderwood.
this?
Miss Elderwood,
It's simply something that HOA is supposed to deal with. It's not something that you take to court. It's something that we need to deal with as civilized people. And just because you think you have some sense of superiority or seniority,
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh, you think
Sir.
you're
My health
entitled.
conditions are
Ma'am,
not important.
ma'am.
Makes me superior?
Ma'am, what is wrong with you? I have asked you numerous times to allow him to testify in peace, and you keep ignoring me. Do you want to go to jail?
No, sir.
Because if you go to jail today, guess what? You won't have to worry about a parking space today. So are we clear on that, ma'am?
We're clear on that, sir.
Okay. Sir, let me ask you a question. You heard what she said about a bribe or anything of that nature. Is that any of that true?
that is completely baseless.
You didn't pay
it's one
anybody
of the
from
most.
the
It's
homeowners
one,
association?
nothing like that. It's completely baseless. It's stupid. There's no reason for me to bribe for a parking space. I don't need that parking space. I'm there because they assigned me that parking space. The same parking space that is about 30 yards away from where she parks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, please,
Did you
please,
say
I
30
must-
yards?
Yes, 30 yards. Please, sir, I have to say something, please.
Wait a minute. We're in court over 30 yards?
30 yards is 90 feet. Do you know how hard it is for me to walk just
I can
one foot?
understand that, but what I'm not understanding is why are you suing him when it's clear that the responsibility of your dismay lies with the homeowners association assigning him a spot that they said, or at least you said, was promised to you. Do you work for the homeowners association? Are you on the board of the
No.
homeowners association? Anything like that?
No.
Maybe you're the president, vice president,
I
treasurer.
have
anything
nothing
like
to
that?
do with the homeowners association. I'm just
Outside
doing
of
what
just
I'm
paying
told.
your fees on time.
I'm paying all of my fees on time. I just follow the rules. I follow the parking assignments, and that's it.
Okay, ma'am, don't get me wrong. I understand that the pain and suffering that you're going through,
It is, sir.
and the
It
level
hurts so much. All the time I hurt.
discomfort that it may take to get from your vehicle to your domicile. I understand that.
Yes.
But ma'am, he is not responsible for the assignment of the parking spaces. That falls on the homeowners association. That's an issue you
But-
have to
but-
take up with them, ma'am.
But he bribed them. That's
ma'am,
why he
ma'am,
got
ma'am,
it.
ma'am,
Your Honor,
ma'am,
if I
ma'am,
may.
ma'am,
It's not
ma'am.
fair.
Hold
I
on,
was
sir.
supposed to get it.
Ma'am, let's say that that's absolutely true, that he bribed them 100% to get that parking space. It's still an issue that you have to take up with the homeowners association, not him. You brought the wrong party into court. Now, if there was a representative from the homeowners association here who can explain why that space was granted to him, then we'd have something to work with. But the foundation that you're working with, it's frivolous, ma'am. He has no responsibility for anything that goes on at that complex.
Correct. He has no
And
responsibility
my question
at
to
all.
you is, why don't you have a handicap placard? Why haven't you applied for that, ma'am?
First of all, the handicap spots where I live are still further from my apartment.
I'm sorry, what?
The handicap.
heard you.
They're further from my apartment.
trying to
than
make sense
where
of what you're
that spot is that he's in. That should be mine. It would be so nice. I could walk out my door and walk 5 feet or so and just get into my car right there.
The homeowners association doesn't see it that way. The court doesn't see it that way. I'm gonna have to dismiss your case. I am so sorry, ma'am. Okay?
No, it's not.
You guys have a nice day.
Gonna have a nice day.
Right, Miss Marge.
I'm not gonna have. Gosh, what are you doing?
I don't know what's wrong with this lady. I swear I have no idea. She keeps saying that I bribed the HOA. I'm gonna take her to court next time for defamation. She keeps buzzing me, she keeps annoying me, even though she's not entitled to anything that she says, okay? I've been stomped on and I've been taken advantage of my entire life, and I don't know what's wrong with this lady. I sincerely hope that Judge Porter sees what I see and that he does something about this lady, because this is not going to be the last time. This is a completely entitled, crazy woman that thinks she can say whatever she wants and do whatever she wants. It's insane.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I need that parking spot. I'm so tired of walking so far to my car. And that Gen XYZ, whatever he is, so entitled that he just thinks he really deserves it. But the only reason he got it is because he bribed the HOA, and you can't tell me otherwise. Judge can't tell me otherwise. I just don't know what I'm going to do. It just hurts. It just hurts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go knock on his door every time I need to bring in groceries, and he's going to bring them in for my car. I'm going to bug him so much he's going to want to move out of that space. He's going to beg me. Yep, that's what's going to happen. That's right.